Jeffrey here from Remember going back to a new Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando stream, and also a new Pizza Thursday edition as well. Pizza Thursday stream, and yeah, we are back with a new Pizza Thursday edition on Ratchet and Clank 2 Going Commando. So if y'all didn't check out last week's edition, definitely go and check it out, which we did some pretty good progress, I would say. We did some actually pretty good progress. I am not gonna lie. Some very, very good progress. Of course, we'll head here first. And yeah, I got this. I got this too. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing very well. And yeah, I got some of the... I went to go and get some of the crystals in the desert as well. Right? I went to go and grab to trade for some bolts. Not all of them, obviously, but I did get some. Yeah, this planet isn't this level isn't the absolute worst, I would say. Especially, I can definitely say the same when it comes to the whole fight with the thug leader as well. Yeah, it's not really all that terrible. Because like I said, it's really his last fight, the last fight with the thug leader, that's the absolute worst. My least favorite. I can just say that for sure. Unless if I managed to do that method that I did before, right? Where I used the rhino and before using the turrets. Right?
Okay, this must be the core terminal. Let's see what we can get from it.
The power appears to be out in this entire area.
You're right. I better call a maintenance bot. Let's just follow him and fix it ourselves.
We always have to No, I did not mean to do that. I mean, well, I guess since we're here, I can go back up on ammo. Right. I guess since we did that, might as well. And again, this is why we got the glider. Of course. This is why we got the glider. Now, I can't remember exactly, but if I do... No, not something like that. I can't remember exactly on how we're gonna get that whole nanotech up there. Right, that whole nanotech boost. Yeah, I gotta remember exactly. How... Nope, that's a... Nope. Yeah, that's a big fail. Yeah, what a fail. I mean, I can worry about it later, to be honest. I don't have to get it now. I'll probably just wait. I'll just worry about it later. mean, it is just a nanotech boost, though. Still, it would be really good, but like I also mentioned, I'm not really focusing on getting all of the health, though. The nanotech upgrades, or nanotech health. Yeah, I'm doing very good. Doing good.
Now, let's get the goods on that experiment. What the?
I think I see the problem.
What? Now even the computers are charging us? That's it. This galaxy blows.
Yeah, like...
Dr. James, the full bladder reporting.
Like, that's just absolutely crazy that the computers are even charging you.
If you are watching this, you're fired.
I just love that it just says, if you're watching this, you're fired.
In nature, even over a provocation failed to incite it. But the late Dr. Putrid son observed that natural levels of monster propanase in the experiment bloodstream were triggering some remarkable changes. Attempts at neutralizing the specimen's violent tendencies were met with limited success. Our surviving staff recommend that the experiment be destroyed immediately at Megatrop's deep space disposal facility.
Yeah,
The computer's log
I really do love that it just says, if you watch this, you're fired.
So Fizzwidget must not know. We've got to warn him.
Yellow.
Mr. Fizzwidget, you're safe! Sir, brace yourself. We just saw a video of your experiment eating its handlers. I repeat, it eats its handlers.
Ah, yes. Low fat, extra foam, no sprinkles.
Mr. Fizzwidget, do you copy? Anyone handling the experiment must exercise the utmost caution.
No, decapitated. What? Oh, yes. Exercise my frontmost cushion.
Now,
Sir, your experts recommend that the experiment be liquidated. We will meet you at your deep space disposal facility.
Ah, yes, my cheap date proposal facsimile. It's heavily guarded, so make sure to use the password, which is, Quarktastic. Yes, toodaloo.
Again, that does kind of give away, to be honest. Kind of does give it away that is a little bit that you think about it, like, of it being Captain Quark, right? But obviously, you know, it's, of course, Captain Quark's, you know, just from the very end of the game, obviously. But still. I mean, I'm sure probably the real Mr. Fizzwidget could have known about, Captain Quark. I wouldn't be too surprised if the real Mr. Fizzwidget, even though he was tied up in Quark's supplies closet the whole time in the game, I would still not be that surprised. Yeah, I still wouldn't be all that surprised. Not surprised one bit. That was a fail. Yeah, that was a massive fail. All I can just say, that was a massive fail. Yeah, what a big, massive fail that was. But again, it's fine. It's nothing terrible. Thankfully, it isn't extremely far, though. That's the thing. At least it's not extremely far getting to where we needed to go again to do that other attempt. Another nanotech increased. We don't even need to use the swing shot there. Yeah, you don't even need to use it there. I'm not sure if you can just use Clank as well to get across. I'm not sure exactly. I still would probably use the swing shot, though. I don't think I would really wouldn't try risking it or anything. How is this guy? How did that guy not die? That's what I want to know. I'd definitely like to know that.
Nobody, I mean nobody, gets by the mathematician.
Guess all the good news were taken.
Watch your mouth, Zero, before the mathematician subtracts your head from your shoulders.
Sir, as a fellow number cruncher, could I please ask what this is all about?
That moon's where we divide losers from winners before adding them to the Megacorp games. There's a challenger up there ready to reduce you to nothing.
This technology looks familiar. Perhaps I could.
Sweet. Think you can get us to that moon?
Yeah, like I said, the whole fight with the second fight with the Doug later.
Pay for 6 hits and the 7th is free. You want us to what? Whoa, wait a minute. That'd be an unethical conflict of interest. What kind of scum do you think we are? Say, that is a lot of bolts. Well, since you put it that way, I suppose we could undo our previous obligation. Excellent, sir. Thank you for choosing Thugs for Less. Attention all Thugs for Less personnel. We now have a new employer.
I wouldn't be surprised if it actually was Captain Quark that was calling him. Like, if Thugs for Less was actually working for Quark. Like, I wouldn't be all that surprised.
Hey! Remember us?
My ex-wife always told me I had a short temper.
Yeah, thankfully there's a lot of helicopters that spawn here. That really does help a lot when it comes to health. I can definitely say. Not only crushing buildings, too. Destroying the buildings, but also destroying these helicopters.
That would have hurt if you had Phoenix. No robot.
But like I said, this one is definitely not all that bad. It's, of course, the last fight with him that I really don't like. Alright, you helicopters. Again, I can destroy these buildings too to get my health. There we go. This level isn't all that terrible though, especially with this fight here. With the whole Thugs for Less later. It's not all that terrible. And the enemies, too. They're not all that bad, too.
You want a piece of me? Bring it on.
Now, it would probably be a way bigger problem if these helicopters did not spawn, though. Or, it would be a way bigger problem if these helicopters didn't give you health. That would make it a lot more harder. To be honest, that would make it a whole lot harder if these helicopters that spawn actually did not give you health when you destroy the helicopters. Yeah, what if the helicopters did spawn still, but they did not give you health? That would definitely be a problem. So, yeah, I'm very happy that the helicopters that do spawn do give you health, because you're going to need it. Yeah, you're most certainly going to be needing it. Get over here, you helicopters. Gotta be extra careful here. He's really getting us good here.
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, he's really good, really getting us good here. There we go.
I'll get you, Ratchet. It's the last thing I do.
Again, I think the saving grace when it comes to that boss fight is, again, the helicopters that spawn.
Divide and conquer, huh? Yeah, guess you guys weren't prime after all. You're going to the Megacorp Games.
Welcome to Megacorp Games, sponsored by Megacorp. Okay, Megacorp contestants, get ready to grapple with our Megacorp Gladiator team. And if you survive that, enter the Megacorp Battle Arena with our Mega Spider-Man and our Mega Jack-Defying Mega Cage match. Then open the throttle for the all-Megacorp Hoverbike Race, brought to you by Team Megacorp Racing. Hostile indigenous population not owned, endorsed, sponsored, supplied, advocated, or even liked by Megacorp. Approach at your own risk. The Megacorp Games. Keep it mega.
Yeah, again, really everything else about this level isn't all too bad. The enemies, yeah, they can be pretty tough, but not very tough, I would definitely say. Not too tough. Definitely not too tough, I would definitely say. I will get me some more ammo before we leave. We'll go ahead to here.
All right. Input the password now.
Check. Here goes.
You better check that code.
I am sure it was correct.
The defenses are attacking us. We've got to hold them off until Fizzwidget gets here.
Yeah, just to hold the fences. The defense system attacking us. Get them all to a state where they're like this. Yeah, get them all to a state where they're like this. And should be able to take them out like this. There we go.
Come in, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Sir, you gave us an erroneous password.
Implausible! Unless, is this Tuesday or Wednesday? Anyway, sorry to have missed our meeting, but I was called away to film a commercial for our weapons facility.
But, sir, what about the...
Commercial? I was great! Here, watch this.
Megacorp keeps you warm, keeps you healthy, and now keeps you safe. Hello, I'm Abercrombie Fizzwidget, and I'd like to welcome you to the new Megacorp Weapons Facility. We offer guided tours to show you how our weapons are made. Our highly trained experts spend their day creating the latest in heavy-duty weaponry to protect you and your whole family.
Boom! Just the explosions. Boom!
So stop by today and bring the kids. Our tours are both informative and fun.
An innocent balloon. Boom!
And who knows? You just might learn something.
Yeah.
That was one handsome fellow, eh, boys? Fizzwidget out.
Sir, wait! Mr. Fizzwidget, come in.
Perhaps we can still find him at the weapons facility.
Yeah, absolutely great. I can just say. I just love the random explosions, though, especially when it comes to the balloons. Like, the balloon really gets me. Yeah, the balloon really gets me, especially. I can most definitely say. Let's go and do that race so we can get the charge boats.
Nice finish on that chrome. You buffed this out yourself?
I handle my own buffing, sir.
Oh, sorry, little man. I thought you was a crankshaft. Can't see my own hand in front of my face without these.
No problem. So, how do I enter the big race?
Well, you got the helmet. You're in. Easy peasy. The prize this time is some kind of special boots. I could use those myself. They go real nice with my leather chaps.
I'm sure they would. But yet again, the rice definitely is not it's definitely not terrible. Just like before. As long as you got like the boast and stuff, you'll definitely be good. If you can get the boast, you'll definitely be really good. And of course, watch out for these weapons as well. Just watch out for those weapons, and of course the other obstacles. Really, is again not so bad. It is not terrible at all. Final lap. Yeah, definitely like to do this first, just so we can go ahead and got the boats. Just like that, we got the boots. We got the charge boots.
Dang, I wanted these boots myself. But they'll look real nice with your outfit. You can race again, you know. Now the prize is a bunch of bolts.
We got the charge boots. Very, very glad with that. Okay, yeah, that wasn't good to do. Let's try that again. Well, yeah, let's make sure we go where we need to go with our charge boots here. Here we go. I may need to take out the enemies first that are in here before I get the nanotech boost. That's what I feel. Just so we were able to get the nanotech boost. Because we need that nanotech boost. That nanotech boost is important. It's important to us. as much as the nanotech that we can get. I know I actually didn't come to realize that I actually didn't get any of the platinum bolts when it came to the last level. Which there is one over here. A platinum bolt over here. There we go. Okay. I might want to go ahead and open this and then go into the turret. Where are they running? Yeah, there was no need for them to run. I mean, yeah, obviously they're going to be doomed for sure. They just know it. But yeah, there was still no need for them to run, even though they were definitely going to be taken out pretty easily. And yet again, this part isn't all that bad. Yeah, this part isn't all that terrible. Thankfully, you only have to do this part once, though. That's what I'm happy about. Yeah, that's what I'm happy about. You only have to do that part once. And later on, when you revisit that whole part, it'll just immediately take you up. Like you won't have to, like a normal elevator. Like you don't have to do all that parkouring, platforming and stuff. Obviously, I'll just go ahead and take out those guys. Especially when it comes to, for our nanotech. Increasing our nanotech. It's the salesman.
Hey, you two going to the games?
Yeah? What's it to ya?
Whoa, take it easy, Chief. I ain't looking for no trouble. Just an honest man looking to make an honest buck.
I sincerely doubt that.
Hey, I ain't the one trying to get into a sold-out arena. You're gonna need this levitator to get in there. Nice doing business with you again. Time for me to, relocate.
The instructions are in Belargian.
Goodbye. It says here, tab A goes into slot B. Okay, and then magnetize the graviton matrix, remove your left arm, what?
And done.
You do have skills.
You know it.
Yeah, really, really good, I would say. And there is... Where is it? Okay, up there. I know it was on one of these. It was on one of these areas. It's the one up here, where there's another platinum bolt. Alright, entering the arena.
Are you ready for the main event? Introducing one of the fiercest gladiators in the galaxy, Ratchet, and some metal guys. They'll be lucky to survive against the toughest gladiators in the galaxy. Let's get it on!
Let's do it. And again, I absolutely adore these gladiator battle arenas. I really, really enjoy. Especially for the amount of bolts that you can get, too. What I really like about it. I'm not gonna use the turrets unlike last time, which I don't even have the turrets on here on this save file. We didn't even buy the turrets. There we go. Got the gravity boats. And yet again, this one isn't even all that terrible either. There we go.
See ya.
And yeah, I wouldn't say I hate this hacking part, or, you know, mechanic. It's not my favorite. That one that we just did there. It's not my favorite of the two ongoing Commando. I do like the other one a bit better, though, where you have to rotate, do those rotating, to get those sparks, connect the sparks in. kind of do prefer that over the one we just did of the two that are in Ratchet and Clank 2. But with that, we have completed that level. Now I'll get some more ammo, too. Buy some more ammo. Which I will have to come back to this level, just because one certain item I would definitely like to have that we can't get quite yet. These things are weird though. These squirrels. Squirrels in my pants. No, not like that. Not like that. Again, very interesting, like, squirrels, though. Squirrel creatures. And we do... I will have to wait for the robot Mr. Fidgewizard, though. Yeah, I will have to wait. I thought we got this one. It's fine, though. But like I said, wait for the robot Mr. Fidgewizard to come over to this side over here. Just because there's another platinum bolt through this area over here. There we go. Yeah, this is the one right here. Of the two different hacking mechanics on this game, this one is my favorite of the two. The flip connectors, as they're called. This one is my favorite of the two. Yeah, get this guy. Yeah, just also with the whole time limit too that you have to complete this. That can be definitely very annoying. There we go. go. Head down here first. Because, yeah, you are having to head down here. And there is a nanotech boost. There is a nanotech boost, but I'm not even going to worry about it. Just because it has that whole other hacking mechanic. Not the one I said I like, but the other one that we have to connect. Right? Do those whole connecting before the timer runs out. Or it'll restart. Like, I just don't want to deal with that. That's really what I'm just saying. Yeah, get rid of those guys. No, I didn't mean to go back down.
Angela Cross, calling Ratchet on secure band 7 Echo Foxtrot.
Ratchet here. Angela, is that your name?
Ratchet was calling you something quite different.
Oh, was he now? Anyway, I'm just calling to warn you that Thugs for Less have taken over my flying lab.
But were the thugs not working for you?
Not anymore. Apparently, someone's made them a better offer. I tell you, between the thugs and the protopet, this whole galaxy's heading for...
Wait, say again? Protopet?
Oh, yeah, it's what they're calling the experiment now. Here, watch this.
This poor kid, though. Getting attacked, though.
Is he cold, hungry, or maybe just...
Oh no! No, take it away!
lonely? Introducing the Megacore Protopet. Your child will shriek with joy.
Like, this kid is not shrieking for joy.
Wanna play ball? So does the Protopet. Need a partner for tag? Go find the Protopet. Up for some cops and robbers?
Help! Please!
So is you-know-who. Just ask Billy. The Megacore Protopet. Stop by Planet Bolden and get yours free from Abercrombie Fizzwidget himself.
Yeah.
You mean that thing is going to be a pet?
Megacorp intends to market a killer that is simply unconscionable.
Which is exactly what I've been trying to tell you. There will be disastrous consequences for the entire galaxy if that monster is distributed.
We must get through to Mr. Fizzwidget.
If you still think he'll listen, you should try to catch him on the planet Bolden. I'll upload the coordinates.
This could be our last chance.
Still, though, absolutely crazy. And yeah, again, that kid was certainly not happy, though. That little boy was certainly not happy with the Protopet. That is for sure. Nope. We'll eventually get the right gadget. Yeah, we're eventually going to get the right gadget with us. Where did it go? That's my question. Where did it go? Can I still get this? No. We can't drag this. No, we can't drag that down there. I was gonna say, can't drag that down there, can we? If we do a disabuse, can we respawn it? Yeah, there we go. That was weird though. Okay, so that one is already. Alright, you. Come with me. I keep reusing the elevator. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go this way. Yeah. You don't necessarily have to go in this direction. Because all you're going to get is a gadget that will turn enemies into shape. That's all you're going to get in here. It's not anything really unique or anything. Okay, if we can grab this. I'm surprised you don't actually have to really defeat those enemies though first. Right. Like, I'm quite surprised. Then use this. another one. Then we just gotta drag this one. Then we gotta get this. Wait for it to come back. Of course, there's enemies here we have to take out. But I can just breeze through like that. There you go. And again, it's just a device that can turn enemies into shape. Just like that. That's all it does. That's all you're going to use it for. It's just turn enemies into shape. Not really anything, not anything special or anything like that. But like I said, we'll have to come back to this level once I get a certain item. Once we get a certain item.
Listen up, thugs for less. We got a big job ahead, so pay attention. Megacorp has hired us to protect their CEO, Mr. Fizzwidget. They feel that he's getting a little, cuckoo in his old age and are concerned for his safety. Now, Fizzwidget's kind of old-fashioned, so I want everything handled with the pride and courtesy people have come to expect from us. Also, be on the lookout for these two characters. I have a personal interest in seeing them rubbed out, so I'm offering a free pizza party to the squad who bags them. And remember, that includes drinks and desserts. Over and out.
Again, that's not terrible, though. I mean, yeah, not good for Ratchet and Clank, obviously, but a free pizza party? Like, you would definitely take that, though, for sure. Yeah, we'll be back. Alrighty. We are back. Yeah, this level is certainly something, though. That's all I can just say. Especially this opening, though, to the level. Like, that's especially very interesting. Thankfully, the thing I did talk about, I did tell y'all that I would need to go back to the last level for to get a certain thing. Thankfully, that certain thing I need to get for the last level is, in fact, in the next level itself. And yeah, I just breezed right through that. Yeah, I was able just to breeze straight through that. And we got dust too. Ow. Yeah, I had to go. I had to go and eat since... Go and eat. Yeah, this is the area that I wanted to go to. Probably did a little too early. I mean, not early. A little too late. Especially considering our health. Yeah, we're gonna get killed. I can guarantee it. Yep, I told you. I told you we were gonna die there. We're trying to go... What we're trying to go to... What I'm wanting to go to first is, you know, that whole secret Insomniac museum that there is. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go first. Just to show, right? Just because of how cool it is. And yeah, it is a trophy, too. It was a trophy. Well, we're dead. Again, that's the thing. Is with these guards. These enemies. Especially having to get the camera angle as well. And I'm not going to go through the whole museum, of course. I just want to just show us going into the museum. Again, it's just a matter of getting rid of these guards first. Getting rid of all these guards. But yeah, there's definitely a handful of them. There's definitely a handful of them.
This is Mike Stout. I'm a designer at Insomniac Games. Hi, welcome to the Insomniac Museum. Here you'll see some of the great things that never quite made it into the game, and you'll learn a little bit about life here at Insomniac Games.
Again, this place is just really cool, though. How they managed to add something like this. Really, really great.
Greetings, this is Oliver Wade, the animation director at Insomniac Games, doing an atrocious British accent. This is the original Gadgetron vendor from Ratchet & Clank 1. The official reason it was cut had something to do with saving memory. The real reason has a lot to do with squirrels, hacksaws, and our lawyers. I can say no more, because I am no longer able to do this accent.
Yeah, so this was apparently the original vendor. Which is really cool, I would say.
Hi, my name is Sean Whistler, and I'm a tester here at Insomniac Games. Don't worry, Ratchet. You wouldn't have had to fight this monster even if he did make it into the game. This giant bug ship was intended to act as scenery only, flying from place to place to ensure high detail on buildings, while leaving the play area open.
Again, just showing different of the Insomniac developers. Right, the different Insomniac developers, though. I'd like to know who actually thought of this idea to begin with, like, in the actual studio, when they were developing the game. I definitely would like to know whose idea this was to add these.
Hello, this is Pedro Hastinas. I am a gameplay programmer at Insomniac Games. This little widget was used to test our new chunk system. We lovingly call it the corn system. Notice how all the breakables in this game are much prettier? Well, that's corn working hard for you. Give it a whack and see what it does.
Yeah, really cool. And this goes pretty far, too. This does actually go pretty far. Like, over to here. Which, even when you do use this, even when you do use this hacker thing, but yeah, this one can be a bit tricky though, just because of just so many. Yeah, there's so many of them. Yeah, there's just so many of them. I may not be able to actually do this. But you do get the idea. Pretty much there is even more. Right, there's even more. Like I said, I wasn't going to show a whole lot of this. I just wanted to show y'all bits and pieces of this. Just how cool it is. Just a really cool area of the Insomniac developers. Just talking about the different stuff in the game itself. Really, really neat, indeed. So yeah, we can leave now. We can leave the museum. I just definitely wanted to show that, though. Just of how cool it is. Which we are gonna have to do that whole writing, though. That whole grind section, we are gonna have to do. Not just that for that whole museum part. But yeah, I most definitely wanted to show y'all that. Just because of how cool it is. And it's pretty hidden, too. It actually is pretty hidden. Like, there's a good chance that a lot of people are not going to even know that it's there unless they look up a video. Which, that's how I found it. When I was just, you know, 100% in the game and stuff. I actually stumbled across that. So yeah, you're definitely not going to know that it's there unless you look at a video or something. Yeah, I get that. Of course, I don't have no ammo. Because I used it all. I used all the ammo. Now, this level would normally not be too bad, just because we would normally have the, or, you know, like before, we used the Rhino. So, we breezed through this level. But, since we don't have the Rhino, yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit more tougher. Since I don't have the Rhino. And there is actually, y'all may have saw that, that platinum bolt. Well, the way to actually get the platinum bolt here is by using another gadget, which is basically a spider. Because that is the only thing that will be able to go through. I will get that nanotech health, though. For sure. Yeah, almost definitely get the nanotech health. I mean, again, even though there's a platinum bolt right there, I'm not going to get that one just because I'm trying to save up on bolts. But you need to use some other gadget, which is like a spider, basically, in order to crawl through that hole to get to it. Again, these enemies are absolutely ridiculously strong. These guys are crazy. Crazy strong. Alright, so that's leveled. We got that leveled up. Get those there. There is another platinum bolt, though, that we will be able to get in this level, so don't you worry. And yes, this is another part where we would be able to get another piece of armor. We don't have it. Enough bolts to purchase it. So this is, by the way, this is the gadget, the spider bot glove. This is what you would need to get that platinum bolt that was behind that glass. You would need it to the spider bot glove to go, or gadget to go through that hole, since it's small enough to go through the hole. right? It's small enough to go through. Yeah, it's kind of a surprise I managed to do that. I managed to jump down here like I did. Very, very crazy how I did that. Yeah, there's the platinum bolt right there. So see, we were able to get the platinum bolt here. At least one of them. Without me having to spend any ammo. I mean, not ammo. Any bolts. Yeah, just without us having to spend any bolts, that's all. Didn't do too bad there. Oh, that guy is lucky. What I can just say.
What the? This isn't Fizzwidget.
Would you like a free proto-pet sample? Available today, old one.
Where is he?
Freeze, knuckleheads!
Oh, no.
The two of yous are under arrest for attempting to bump off Mr. Fizzwidget.
But this isn't...
Save it, Fuzzy. You're not fooling anyone. You and your metal buddy just earned yourselves a trip to our new prison. Watch this.
Thugs for Less Prison would like to wish you a happy incarceration. After a poolside orientation, all new inmates will meet one-on-one with a galactic nutritionist. This professional will ensure that you're eating a species-appropriate diet for your entire
to be honest,
stay.
this whole prison doesn't seem all that terrible.
Check out our fitness spa
I'm
with
just
your
saying.
personal trainer. Remember, a prison term can feel twice as long if you're not in proper shape. And for those times when you're just feeling blue, come talk it out with one of our 10 full-time life coaches. They'll help you find your smile again. Thugs for Less Prison. Experience the maximum in security.
Again, doesn't even seem too terrible.
What'd you think of that?
That didn't seem so bad.
I assume you have provisions for vegetarians.
Of course. Vegan or fruit. Wait a minute. You, take them away. And impound their ship, too.
So yeah, I guess they managed to get that free pizza party after all.
Hey.
Sorry. I have thoroughly analyzed our surroundings, and I'm afraid that there is absolutely no means of escape. Except that.
Someone's got a girlfriend.
I will be right back.
Don't stop for anything along the way.
Haha. And again, our good old-fashioned Clank section. which I can definitely say, probably one of my absolute favorites. One of my absolute favorites Clank sections, or Clank challenges, puzzles in the franchise, is probably, at least the ones I've done so far, again, would most definitely be, A Crack in Time. I really love the Clank sections that they do in A Crack in Time. They probably are my favorite of the Clank parts. I didn't even know there was that one guy remaining there. It's all good though. But this is also the level that I was referring to before, with that certain item that I would need to get before going back to that whole level before. Again, though, these little bots are definitely something, though. For sure. Which we can get the bouncer. Yep, we can get the bouncer, which I was definitely really wanting. Yeah, I really love the bouncer. Definitely one of my other favorite weapons. Most definitely. The bouncer will be able to deal a lot of damage to them. That's for sure. This one isn't also bad though. This Clank section, especially considering that you are switching between Ratchet and Clank through the process. It's not really all that bad. Get that belt bridge. Yeah, go through. I mean, yeah, we are gonna have to just redo this section again. It's not terrible, though. It's not terrible. Having to redo this section. Just went on the bridge a little too early. And of course they destroyed the bot. Guess we're gonna have to go and do this. And then do that. Just so he can come back with us. Okay, wait this time. There we go. Just wait that time. There you go, Clank is out of there.
Hey, check this out. Another wrench.
Got another wrench upgrade. I thought that guy died. That enemy. But he didn't.
So, did you run into your little friend out there?
I do not know what you mean.
Head up here. See the plumber?
Hey, I know those pants.
Consarn it! Here's the problem.
Excuse us, sir. What are you doing here? In this galaxy?
I can't control where things break. I just fix them.
Surely someone in this galaxy can...
Shh! I know that, but they don't. I get triple time and travel expenses.
Ew. What's that?
Some dead-burned fool flushed this perfectly good Quark action figure. Sure, it's a little ripe, but look at that craftsmanship. You want to buy it? There you go, pal. See you in another year or so.
What did he mean by that?
I mean, considering that we see him yet again on the third game, on Up Your Arsenal, it is, I feel like it is a fourth wall break to that. Right, I do feel like it's a fourth wall break. Now we need to head over to the other section, which that was the item exactly. That was the exact item. Just to let y'all know, that was the item that I was talking about. Watch out for these lasers. Not all that bad, though.
Ratchet, Clank, I hope this gets through to you. I'm transmitting from the Thugs for Less fleet. This ship just returned from a megacorp distribution center, and I think I found the answer to...
Hey, who's there?
Meow.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing here? Sending a message to your little pals, huh? Well, say goodbye, boys. Take her to headquarters.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yes, Angela knows how to defeat the protopet.
And?
And she does a terrible cat impression.
And we have to rescue her from the thugs.
Agreed. We need that answer.
And we have to protect her.
Okay. I will upload the coordinates.
I just love that. Yeah, there is a platinum bolt in this place, though. Especially, yeah, it's down here. Which I might need to use, or I might need to change this. Oh, just about. Yeah. You can easily mess it up. You just gotta get it onto a certain angle. Like that. There you go. Platinum bolt. Yeah, just use the levitator to get back up. And this is the level. This is the level here where I will be doing a lot of bolt grinding to be able to get the bolts that we would need for the Rhino. But again, I'll be doing all of that bolt grinding off screen.
I detect thugs for their ships at 1 o'clock.
It's payback time.
Wow. Great start. Great start there. Yeah, sad to say we don't have really a lot of good options when it comes to weapons, I can just say. I really do appreciate these shields, though, that they're giving us. Like, I really do. I mean, it could be great if it gave us a bit more. How much rare titanium do we have, though? That's my question. Yeah, that's my big question. $33. And I know we need about 60, an amount of 60, to get a certain item, certain weapon that we're going to be needing for our ship. And y'all probably know what it is, though. You'll probably know what it is. The nuke. Yeah, the nuke. Might need to head over back to that other place before to get the rare titanium. Yeah, what we can do is just shoot days. You know, give us the rare titanium that we need. Yeah, shooting days is definitely a pretty good way to get rare titanium. You ain't gonna be able to get it every time, but when you do, it's very good. And again, also we could just, you know, just destroy the enemy ships. Right, of course. We could very easily just do that. I really don't see a whole lot of the... But there's not really enemy ships in this... on this one, really. Yeah, just find as much of this as you can see. Which even if we do destroy these, I don't think they're going to be able to just, you know, come over to us. Unless we do go to that other one as well. Right, if we go over to this one, I guess, too. Right. Yeah, also destroying these asteroids also gives y'all a pretty good chance to get raritanium too. So yeah, that's 48 of 60. 49 of 60. Just getting these asteroids as well. These asteroids, most definitely. Not all the time, of course. Right? Not all the time. You don't always have a chance. Yeah, don't always have a chance. And again, we can just do this. Just to restart it. Thankfully, we'll keep the total amount of the raritanium, though. That's 54. We are getting there. 56. Come on, you ships. Give me that raritanium. 57. Yeah, breaking the ice doesn't really count, or doesn't give you anything. Okay, just literally 2 more. I mean, there's obviously way other ways, too, we can get raritanium. Yeah, there's other ways we could also get raritanium. Like, for one example, if we crash again, and then head back to here, now that we got the gravity boots, we can use a machine, which is, or this cold machine, that can actually help you when it comes to getting raritanium. Yeah, if we go up here. And again, you can be able to find raritanium. Again, you get raritanium. Which is really cool, I would say. Here you go, man. Might as well give you that. So, I guess we can head back to... I guess we can go to Slim Cognito's. We should have enough. Yeah, here it is. That's exactly what I need. So now we can head back to here. And also, just so I will also be able to have the weapon that we need when it comes to doing the bolt, grinding the bolts. And of course we get one shot here, so... And yeah, it does do an extreme amount of good damage, though. I mean, look, it even hit this one over here, too. If I can just be able to get the whole shields again, though. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, it even damaged them over this way too. Very crazy. Damaged them all the way to over here. I just got one more. Yeah, it's pretty much damaging all of them. There we go.
Well, it looks like the thugs moved Angela out of this quadrant. See if you can pick up any transmissions on the deep space channels.
What is your problem? I'm trying to make a living here, and you two losers keep lousing it up. Ratchet and Clank, isn't it? Look, if you two don't hightail it back to your own galaxy, I'm gonna blast you into so many pieces you'll need well, there's gonna be a lot of them. I can tell you that. So you two hit the road, and don't bother trying to find me, because I've got wind. I'm like the wind. You never know where I might show up next. And I blow hot.
Yeah.
And I can be cool.
He's just revealing his coordinates on that screen.
Well, you get the idea. Goodbye, morons.
Does he realize he has just transmitted his exact location?
If not, he's about to find out.
Like, for real. Like, yeah, him just revealing his exact location. Like, the thug leader could not be that much more stupider for revealing his exact location. Like, yeah, just absolutely crazy. I know there's a nanotech up there. That's what we tried to get, but you know how I just managed to fail there. I managed to fail trying to get it there. And of course we have the whole fight with the thug leader himself. Which, again, like I mentioned before, the whole final fight with the thug leader, definitely not my favorite. Just because of how long it takes to even be able to defeat him. Like, it's totally ridiculous. Not that this is not a long level. It's definitely not a long level. It definitely can be pretty difficult, though. And yes, this is also where we would be able to get the final piece of armor as well. Which I definitely would like to try to get when it comes to the whole, you know, leveling up. Or doing the whole bolt grind. Yeah, doing the bolt grind that we're gonna be doing before the next edition. Before going ahead and getting the whole grinding out of the way before, you know, next week's edition. Which will be, yeah, I can go ahead and say, next week's edition, we will be finishing Ratchet and Clank 2 on the PC Thursday series, which is absolutely crazy to say. Yeah, absolutely crazy to say. But I can go ahead and confirm that. I can go ahead and confirm it for sure. Just because we are in the end game, or leading up to the end game. So yeah. Okay, that guy, yeah, that guy definitely has to go. That guy was really getting on my nerves. And of course we got this helicopter too. I think I might need to, yeah. Nope. Go back. Switch back to the charge boots. There we go. Yeah. Switch back to the charge boots. Let's see. Anything else we might need? No, it seems like we're good. Yeah, this will just help us a lot more. And again, as long as you can avoid these, yeah, this is not going to end well. I can go ahead and say that. Okay, I don't know how, but we managed to survive. And we managed to make it to the whole fight.
What's so funny?
Nothing, I guess. Prepare to die!
Yeah, this guy, though. This guy is something else, though. We're gonna need the bouncer when it comes to, on our quick select. I don't know why we don't have it on our quick select. Definitely gonna need it for our quick select, though. Again, just try to see if we can try to damage him a little bit.
I'm gonna crush you like a little bug.
Not gonna be able to damage him a whole lot. Like I said, this is probably one of the worst fights in the series. Compared to all his other fights, especially.
After I'm done with you, I'm gonna take care of your little girlfriend. Catch this! Yes.
Yeah, he is certainly something.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size?
I mean, it does provide you with a lot of turrets, though. That is very, very good. It does definitely provide you with a lot of turrets. And again, definitely make sure you get these, because you're going to need to make sure you got some health. For sure.
Something funny? I'll give you something to laugh about. Try to dodge this! Catch this! I'm frightened with my bare hands, but it's a lot easier this way.
Yeah, and he's always in something big, too. Well, besides not counting the helicopter from the first fight with him. But still. When it comes to his second fight and this fight, he definitely has gotten in something very huge.
It's like hide and go seek. Go hide, hide and seek.
Doing pretty good when it comes to whip days, though. And dodging days.
Coming to get you, Ratchet. Here I come.
Yeah, this guy is certainly insane for sure.
Ready to feel the burn. My ex-wife used to call me a sore loser. I know what to say now.
Again, this guy's just talking about his ex-wife now.
Stay still. You can run, but you can't hide.
Again, thankfully, the game provides you with the turrets, though. Yeah, I don't know how else this fight would be even possible if we couldn't even use turrets. Just be absolutely crazy. Yeah, we got hit there. I know I was bound to get hit somewhere. We were bound to get hit somewhere.
Try to dodge this.
Yeah, we were bound to get hit somewhere. If you're not sure what turrets you haven't done, definitely, I think it's definitely best that you do. Just look on, just go through on the ground and look for the whole pads, bounce pads that bounce you up to where the higher turrets are. Sometimes part of me feels like this fight is like about 20 minutes long. I heard somebody say that this fight actually goes about 15 minutes. That is ridiculous. 15 minutes? A 15-minute boss fight. That is just crazy, though.
My ex-wife used to call me a sore loser.
So why did it take me up here? Yeah, why did it take me up here? There's no turret.
Get this. I'm coming to get you, Ratchet. Here I come.
No turret up here either.
You want something funny?
So I guess the bounce pads stay there. I'm guessing. Right, like they spawn once you have used a turret, I'm guessing. He's almost down for the count. There we go. Whew. Again, he is something else.
You okay, Clank? Great. Let's go.
Hello? Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oops. Oh, I meant after we free Angela.
Thanks. Now, before you run off, take a look at this.
I picked it out of Lizard Boy's pocket.
Log entry 4792. Returning from Megacorp's distribution center. I'm beginning to suspect that Megacorp has lied to me. The extra-large decorative paperweights being stored there might actually be an enormous supply of protopets. Which might explain why the whole facility is guarded by ravenous mutant creatures. Their warehouse ship may hold as many as 10 million crates, and with 100 protopets per crate, that could be as many as, 3.5 zillion protopets. A secret shipment that large can only mean one thing. Megacorp is up to no good. I will confront them as soon as possible and demand a bigger cut of the action.
Are they insane?
The galaxy is in far more danger than I had imagined. Do you suppose, Mr. Fizzwidget?
We've wasted enough time on Fizzwidget already. I swear that crazy old man is not the same person I used to work for.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You used to work for Megacorp?
Yes, in the genetics division.
On the protopet?
On fixing the protopet's flaws. And I was this close to succeeding when Fizzwidget suddenly pushed up their release date.
Is it worth disrupting the protopet shipments?
It's a start. But to stop them for good, we're gonna need to break into Megacorp headquarters.
Break in? How?
I have an old Megacorp ID on my home planet.
We'll split up then. Clank and I will go to the distribution facility. You go grab the ID.
It's absolutely crazy, though. All I can just say. Yeah, that fight, though.
See if you can find any more news on the protopets.
And now, Behind the Hero brings you the conclusion of our series on Captain Quark. As of this airing, the fugitive superhero has been missing for almost 6 weeks. Did he die heroically? Was he the victim of an overzealous fan? Or is he still out there somewhere? The galaxy may never know, but stay tuned for more baseless speculation and crackpot theories on Behind the Hero.
Well, no more Quark.
Good. It is almost time for RoboChef.
I like the way he crosses his legs like that when sitting down. It's pretty cute. I'd definitely say. Yeah, we just headed to that planet just so we can have that cutscene. But yeah, that'll conclude this edition, this stream. Hope you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you get turn on so you see anything new. And again, before the next edition, next week's stream edition, I will make sure we have everything that we need to buy the Rhino, and of course have the upgraded last piece of armor as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Continue.